Damn! ESPN legend Linda Cohn leaves ESPN, gets off the plantation, gets off the ESPN plantation, and sets fire to the WNBA. Dropped a match. Boop! Lit it on fire. From the players, to the officials, to the league, to the narratives, to everybody playing a victim in the league, Linda Cohn torched.
The biggest thing is it's just about our safety. We're so concerned about the safety on the court, but time and time again we're having people threatening our lives, leaking ads.
Looks like ESPN currently got a war going on over this Caitlin Clark topic. Now, we heard Caitlin Clark yesterday speak about the whole situation, pretty much need to go to bed. Instead, she woke up on Thursday and they were still talking about it. Hell, the game was about 2 weeks ago and they still talking about it. But it's not that they're talking about it because it's just a hot topic to get clicks. They're talking about this situation involving Caitlin Clark and Alyssa Thomas so much because there was a criminal...
Wait a second, what is happening in the WNBA right now? The latest controversy has fans talking non-stop after fresh allegations surfaced about Alyssa Thomas's alleged treatment of Caitlin Clark. The claims, brought into the spotlight by Linda Cohn, have sparked a firestorm of debate across the basketball world. Is this simply another case of fierce on-court competition being blown out of proportion? Or is there something deeper driving the tension? Whatever the answer, emotions are running high, opinions are sharply divided, and the story has quickly become one of the biggest talking points in the league. Stay with us, because this unfolding drama is packed with twists that basketball fans won't want to miss.
This is quite a story that is kind of, it's been dynamic, it has been growing, it's kind of gone a little out of control from where we've started. But Mercury forward Alyssa Thomas, if you guys don't remember this, she was suspended one game for what appeared to be a loose ball scramble on the court with Caitlin Clark. That was the last time we saw Caitlin Clark. It was a non-call in the game. It was upgraded to...
Let's hear what Linda Cohn had to say.
Ever notice when Caitlin Clark is the victim, she never plays the role of the victim? She spoke up publicly for the first time since Alyssa Thomas came out publicly and said she's been getting death threats to her and her family, and there has been racial slurs thrown at her. What I want to know, Alyssa Thomas, have you reported this to the police? Have you reported this to the FBI?
The WNBA has become one of the most talked about leagues in professional sports, with nearly every week bringing a new headline, a fresh debate, or another viral moment. At the center of much of that attention is Caitlin Clark, whose arrival has transformed the conversation around women's basketball. Every game she plays seems to spark passionate reactions, whether it's about her performances, the physical defense she faces, or the growing spotlight surrounding the league. Some fans believe certain veteran players have been unusually critical of Clark or have defended especially physical play against her, while others argue that the intense scrutiny simply reflects the challenges that come with becoming the face of a rapidly growing sport. Whatever the perspective, one thing is undeniable. Clark has become the focal point of the WNBA's biggest storylines, and every new chapter adds another layer to one of the most compelling narratives in basketball today.
College basketball. I think she played for Iowa. She just joined the Indiana Fever in the WNBA. Right. And I watched a bit of her in the college game, what she was doing, and she's an absolutely astounding player.
Really?
Nailing threes from everywhere, doing a step back, bam, nailing it. She's a really good player. And what's happened is she's come into the WNBA.
Veteran sportscaster Linda Cohn, a respected voice who has covered decades of major sporting moments, recently weighed in on the ongoing conversation surrounding Caitlin Clark. Her candid assessment quickly drew attention across the basketball world, adding another layer to an already heated debate. The comments sparked strong reactions from fans, analysts, and players alike, with many interpreting them in very different ways. Among those at the center of the discussion was Alyssa Thomas, whose competitive play and interactions with Clark have frequently become talking points throughout the season. As opinions spread across social media and sports shows, the latest exchange once again highlighted how any discussion involving Clark now reverberates throughout the WNBA, keeping the league firmly in the national spotlight.
Completely mismanaged its biggest star in Caitlin Clark.
and it's really sad to see. She is the primary catalyst for their new media rights deals, sold out stadiums, having to move to bigger arenas just to feel how many fans are coming to the games. The primary catalyst for them now having private charter flights and a new CBA that pays them top dollar. Yet the WNBA at every turn seems to have misstep after misstep after misstep. The truth is basketball is competitive and it gets physical at every level. But what Alyssa Thomas
Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA with a level of attention rarely seen in professional basketball. Her arrival brought sold-out arenas, record-breaking television audiences, and countless new fans who had never followed the league before. Every Indiana Fever game suddenly became a major event, and the entire WNBA found itself enjoying unprecedented visibility. While many welcomed that growth as a milestone for women's basketball, Clark's rapid rise also placed an enormous spotlight on every interaction she had on the court. Supporters have argued that she has faced particularly physical defensive attention from opponents, while others view that as part of the challenge that comes with guarding one of the league's most dynamic players. Whatever the interpretation, Clark's presence has undeniably transformed the conversation around the WNBA and elevated interest in the sport to new heights.
Appreciate Caitlin Clark. That is not a basketball play. Or when I saw that, I'm like, what? This is exactly what I was saying. This was going to happen. I spoke it into existence. They mistreat her, and no wonder why she gets frustrated. No wonder why she loses her cool. This is not basketball. This is like a deliberate target on her. Alyssa Thomas did not need to do this. I don't care if people say she's known to be a dirty player. She's got a Draymond Green edge to her. That's not basketball. That girl should not be suspended for one game. She should be suspended for
Physical play has become one of the biggest talking points whenever Caitlin Clark steps onto the court. Hard fouls, aggressive defensive pressure, and closely contested plays frequently generate intense discussion among fans and analysts. Many supporters believe Clark has faced an unusually high level of physical contact throughout her career, while others argue that defending one of the league's most dangerous offensive players naturally requires a physical approach. Whatever the perspective, nearly every notable collision involving Clark quickly becomes a league-wide talking point. One player often mentioned in these discussions is Alyssa Thomas, whose physical style of play has long been one of her defining characteristics. Some fans believe her matchups with Caitlin Clark have crossed the line into excessive contact, while others see them as examples of tough, competitive basketball. Those differing interpretations have fueled ongoing debate whenever the two share the court. The conversation gained further attention after veteran broadcaster Linda Cohn publicly discussed the physical treatment Clark has received. Her comments added another perspective to an already polarized debate, prompting strong reactions from fans and commentators across the basketball community. It's also important to distinguish between on-court criticism and off-court conduct. Public figures, including athletes, should never be subjected to threats, abusive messages, or harassment. Allegations of death threats or racist abuse are serious and should be investigated by the appropriate authorities when reported. At the same time, discussions about physical play on the court are best evaluated using game footage, officiating decisions, and the league's rules rather than speculation. Keeping those issues separate helps ensure that conversations remain focused, fair, and grounded in the available evidence.
A lot of jealousy that's going on amongst the other players.
Oh, really?
Wow, and I was watching one the other day, and I think it was I'm trying to think of the girl's name. But she body checks her in the game, sort of.
Yeah, it's a bit of a foul.
It's a blatant foul. But there's a lot of shit that's going on with her in the games, and a lot of hatred that's going on amongst the other WNBA players.
Right, okay.
What's the girl called? Is it Angel Reese is her name? The other girl that came through the same time. I think she plays for Chicago Sky. Yeah, and she's another decent player.
Yeah. The thing I can tell you, something has to change for the WNBA to keep this viewership and these casual fans that they got, because if they don't, they're going back to the sunken place. And I'm starting to get more and more convinced day in, day out that they would rather not get views, not make any money, because they don't like the fans. They don't like being called out for their, personalities or what they do in their private life. They don't like any.
The broader debate has also extended to how accountability is discussed within the WNBA. Some fans argue that when controversial incidents involve established veterans, the conversation can become more nuanced or less direct than when similar moments involve younger players. Others disagree, pointing out that every incident is unique and should be evaluated on its own facts rather than through a broader narrative. Those differing perspectives have become a recurring theme in discussions surrounding Caitlin Clark and the league as a whole. Supporters have also compared the playing styles of Alyssa Thomas and Caitlin Clark. Thomas has built an outstanding career as one of the league's premier all-around players and playmakers, with impressive assist totals and a reputation for impacting games in multiple ways. Clark, meanwhile, is widely recognized for her deep shooting range, creative passing, and ability to produce spectacular offensive plays that regularly become highlights. While fans may debate whose style is more entertaining or influential, both players have achieved success through different strengths within their respective teams' offensive systems. Officiating has become another major point of discussion. Many fans have questioned the consistency of foul calls and the standards used to evaluate physical contact, particularly in games involving Clark. Others note that officiating decisions are difficult and that inconsistencies are common across professional sports, not just the WNBA. Regardless of where opinions differ, consistent application of the rules remains essential to maintaining confidence in the game. As the league continues to grow and attract larger audiences, every controversial decision is likely to receive greater scrutiny from fans, analysts, and the media alike.
Literally kneeing and cheap shotting C in the throat. Like, if she did that to any of our teammates, we'd be pissed. But like, they're definitely targeting her and protect her.
That's a hand to the neck, and it's.
And here's the thing, it happens every day, pretty much every single game. And the women of the WNBA, and there's female broadcasters out there who...
Some observers believe Clark's rapid rise has also exposed tensions that can emerge whenever a transformational star changes the landscape of a professional league. Her impact has extended well beyond the court, with increased television ratings, major corporate partnerships, sold-out arenas, and an influx of new fans discovering the WNBA. While many have celebrated that growth as a positive development for the sport, others have questioned how the spotlight has been distributed, leading to ongoing debate about recognition, media attention, and the league's evolving identity. These discussions have occasionally been compared to the experiences of other standout WNBA players, including Maya Moore and Elena Del Don, whose careers prompted important conversations about player welfare, league policies, and the challenges faced by elite athletes. Although each situation was shaped by different circumstances, together they illustrate that women's basketball has long grappled with broader issues extending beyond on-court performance. Veteran broadcaster Linda Cohn added another perspective by openly discussing the physical play surrounding Clark, the consistency of officiating, and the intense public debate that now accompanies many of the league's biggest moments. Her comments resonated because they came from an experienced journalist with decades of covering professional sports, offering a viewpoint that many fans found noteworthy, even as others reached different conclusions. As interest in the WNBA continues to grow, conversations about officiating, player treatment, and media narratives are likely to remain central to discussions surrounding the league's future.
Behavior towards the WNBA's biggest star. It's only right that the WNBA has to change the way that it officiates games to protect its players. From Caitlin Clark to every single WNBA player down the line. But it's so sad that all this drama is taking away from what the focus should be, basketball. It's sad because what's not talked about enough in the WNBA right now is just how great the basketball has been.
In totality, all right?
Right.
She came in third most votes guards by the media. She came in 11th amongst guards by her peers. So the fans love her, the media loves her, and as we've known for a while now, the players, not so much.
I'd like to start here. Can I do that? Go ahead.
When an experienced broadcaster with decades of credibility weighs in on a controversial issue, the discussion naturally carries added weight. Rather than being viewed as just another fan opinion, those comments often become part of the broader conversation surrounding the league. In Clark's case, the debate has continued because many fans believe they have repeatedly seen physical plays that deserve closer examination, while others maintain that the contact falls within the normal standards of professional basketball. Supporters of Clark frequently point to the consistency of the physical defense she faces, arguing that certain incidents have gone beyond ordinary competitive play. Others respond that physicality is an expected part of defending elite players and that stars in every era have learned to adapt to increased attention from opponents. The disagreement is less about whether basketball is a physical sport and more about where the line should be drawn between aggressive defense and unnecessary contact. One area where there is far less disagreement is Clark's impact on the game itself. Her deep shooting range, exceptional passing, and ability to create memorable plays have made her one of the league's most exciting players to watch. Those moments spread rapidly across social media, drawing attention from longtime basketball fans as well as people who may never have followed the WNBA before. As the league continues to evolve, discussions about player development, officiating, and the balance between physical competition and player safety are likely to remain important topics alongside the excitement generated by stars like Clark.
Interviewed Stephanie White when she was a junior in high school, Miss Indiana basketball.
Wow.
She's now 49 years old. Just saying, perspective here. Speaking of feeling old, and she is an incredible person, incredible player, incredible coach, who is now having to defend the incredible player named Caitlin Clark, who continues to have to put up with that kind of stuff. We all like physicality in basketball. Let them play. But it is a